Party 93.4's Urban Mix with your mixologist ALB. We got the artist from HC2 Music Group with us on the producer's corner. All right, fellas. We had a good little run there talking about that, but I got to get back to the questions that I'm supposed to be asking for everybody to know about you.
Yeah.
YT, I wanted to ask you, is it hard being an independent artist, and what problems do you face as an independent artist?
To start, I'm going to say that it's very, very, very difficult being an independent artist. To touch on one of the reasons, I would say because you start off with little or no following. And if you don't have a following, cash is really hard to generate. Getting your music out there is real hard to accomplish. For instance, we do shows every week. Okay. At the beginning of what we were doing, we didn't really have a following. You know what I'm saying? We had to get to these shows to show our swag. You know what I'm saying? To show how we boss and what we do to get these people to follow. But before we got the hundreds of people, you know, that's following us now, we ain't had no love in the club. You know what I'm saying? We was just people who getting money. You know what I'm saying? Fly who trying to build that buzz. And I think every independent artist is starting off like that. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what state they are in their career now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think everybody start off with that main struggle. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get people to listen to what you want. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we were all new to it at one time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you this. Okay, that's a problem. Well, have you overcome that, or what do you think is a way to overcome that problem there?
Have I? Okay. I like to speak on behalf of the company instead of just myself. I think we have overcome that. Any spot we touch down in, even if we don't know people.
You know somebody when we leave.
You know what I'm saying? We left that establishment, we are, you know what I'm saying, the people who you need to get in tune with. But you know what I'm saying, as far as some advice to people who haven't overcome that situation, I think first of all it starts with you as an individual and how people, you know what I'm saying, perceive you in the public. It ain't really about being that tough guy. You feel me? Like you say, everybody come from different backgrounds, different hardships. We didn't all got down knuckle to knuckle or did our, you know what I'm saying, other thing. But at the end of the day though, it's about being a good person to people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like ain't nobody really trying to feel what you demonstrating if you mugging them 24/7.
Right.
I can get down just like the other cat can get down, but at the same time though, if I greet you with hospitality, you know what I'm saying, I got a better chance of you trying to listen to what I'm trying to demonstrate to you versus if I'm mugging you all day and I still want you to buy my CD. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just think, you know what I'm saying, just be a good person first and foremost, before all the music, before all the showing off or whatnot.
One thing we pride ourselves on is when we at shows, man, we congratulate every other performer. You know what I'm saying? When you get off stage, we showing you love. You know what I'm saying? It could be, you can even be, as an artist, we not even feeling your music, but, you know what I'm saying, as a grind, we understand you and we feel you, man, because it's not easy. So we here for support just like we want you to support us, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just about grasping that and realizing, man, just because your music better than that person don't mean you got to treat them different. That's still your brother, because y'all in the same womb, on the same grind, you know what I'm saying, doing the same thing. So it's about appreciating that people got it hard too, you know what I'm saying? And your music, if it's good, it's gonna set you apart from those people anyway, you know what I'm saying? So your attitude don't need to.
And then just, you know what I'm saying, to kind of close on that, don't get it twisted, man, like, we are better than the rest, you know what I'm saying? But just to piggyback on what you said, even though we feel like we, you know what I'm saying, better than any competition that we see out there, like you say, Doc, the most important thing is, man, when you get off the stage, famo, you did your thing. Because even though I ain't gotta like it, maybe it was hot, but at the end of the day, I need to show you appreciation, because to go back to what we was talking about before we started recording, we all in the same boat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Regardless if my talent more advanced than yours, or even if yours more advanced than mine, famo, we is in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do the same thing. You feel me?
Well, let me ask you the same question, man. You being a singer, is it a different struggle being an independent artist as a singer versus being a rapper or MC?
It's all the same.
It's all the same.
Gotta grind, man. You just gotta get out there and grind.
Okay.
It is what it is. It's hard being an independent artist because you gotta do everything yourself. But it's all a grind. If you gonna grind, you gonna shine.
He may get me for saying this, and I apologize, but I really do think it's easier for him though as a singer because, and especially in Chicago, man, the game is so saturated with everybody being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? That even if you meet somebody and you talk about you rapping, they kind of look down on you like, oh yeah, my brother and my cousin, they rap too. You know, because it's like, you know, but everybody don't have that ability to sing. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Everybody can claim they're a rapper and write something down on paper, but singing is you know what I'm saying, is really a God-given talent. So it's easier, you know what I'm saying, to be accepted as a singer than it is. Now, don't get me twisted. It's still a grind. It's still a grind for an independent artist, but I do think it's easier, you know what I'm saying, as a singer than a rapper.
Yeah, because you are right. Cause like, even here, we got like 17 rappers in the block, but you got to go at least 3 blocks to find one singer.
Who actually sing. But all you gotta do from now on is dial 7 numbers. 10 if you out of area.
Okay.
11 if you dial from house.
One before the area code.
Well, let me ask y'all this one. What message would you guys like for people to get from your music?
We are
better than the rest. Yeah.
It is what it is, and this is what it is.
All right.
We are better
Now,
than the rest.
I'm gonna put y'all in the roles of the teachers. You know, as catalysts for this independent movement of music. What words would you give these aspiring artists trying to make it in this business?
First thing I would say is make sure you got your business right. You know what I'm saying? Talent is cool. Make sure you got your business right first.
The music part is easy.
Right. That's the easiest part to doing all of this stuff is rapping, singing. All of that stuff is the easiest stuff to do. You gotta make sure your business right. Second, make sure you got a loyal people behind you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got a loyal fan base. Make sure that you got a loyal group. You know what I'm saying? Get out here, do shows. You know what I'm saying? You got to be accessible to the people. Man, keep your emotions cool too. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, I understand, like, you know what I'm saying, you probably be out there on the grind, somebody pass you up, they don't want to buy your CD, man, and you'll be like, man, Joe, what's up, cuz, you know what I'm saying? But you got to control your emotions, you know what I'm saying?
Always prepare yourself for the next stage. Realize that, man, like Cannon said, man, it's people who don't like mainstream artists. You know what I'm saying? You got to accept the fact that people not always gonna like your music. You know what I'm saying? And just realize that it's hard. Ain't nothing in life that's worth it easy. And don't take shortcuts. When you take shortcuts, you gonna end up down the wrong road. Never take a shortcut. In the end, it's gonna come back and haunt you. Even if it's the long way, man, you gotta do it the right way. Because if you don't do it the right way, you always gotta come back around and do it again. But if you do it the right way the first time, that's it. You don't have to worry about it.
And to further on that, I mean, for me, I say the main thing for me is you gotta crawl before you walk. Don't try to jump out there as if you this and you that and you really ain't. Cause I mean, when it come down to it, like if you do ever make it to the majors, they're gonna research you. And they get back to those people and get to asking these questions and pull Regina, your ex-girlfriend from back in the day, or Maurice, your ex-boyfriend from back in the day, and ask them what really went on back in the day and you lied about it. They will check on that, you know?
Yeah, you know.